Hey, do you guys want to go shopping with me?
Okay, so first we have to make sure we have our equipment because you can't go shopping without bringing something to hold everything. So that is my trolley. And so off we go. We can enjoy the beautiful weather and the wonderful scenery along the way. I live by some really cute houses here that we're getting ready to pass that I just enjoy looking at them as we walk by every time we go this way to go pretty much anywhere, to school, the grocery store. It's only about a 3-minute walk for me to get to the grocery store. So first I went to Co-op where the prices are a little bit higher, so I just wanted to stop in here and show you a few prices. I'm lucky enough that I have another store that I go to more often and it's close to me. So this is for a plain bag of chips. You can see roughly the same size as any bag of chips and over $5. Pure ground beef. This is a half of a kilo or 500 grams, close to a pound, but not really exactly, but that's what I can say, close enough to, and you can see it's almost $12. Ground pork, this is only 400 grams, so definitely less than a pound and over $8. And this is a pork loin. You can see how big it is. It is about 1¼ pounds, and it is over $35. The last thing at this store is some fruit. Fruit and vegetables are very comparable in price to America, but the difference is you need to get the number and then you take it over to the scale and you type in the number, you weigh it, and then it prints out a sticker that will tell you the price. And here we are. I shop at Dinner, although kids and Jeremy refer to it as dinner. What did you get for dinner at dinner? And it looks like they're having a sale today. Fruits and vegetables around here are really based on local availability. And this is where I find the discount meats. A lot of times I don't actually know what kind of meat it is. I can tell, it's pork or something, but I don't know exactly what it is. So many times I'll come home and say, we're having mystery meat for dinner, and I cook it and we eat it, and most of the time we like it. But I get it from here, sometimes 25% off, sometimes 50% off, but I like to just get whatever's on sale and go home and cook it. Okay, so here is some chicken, and these are like really small ones. So this is $9.30 for that whole chicken. So I shop here because it's a little bit cheaper. This is the pure ground beef, and it is 500 grams, again, just like the other store. This is $6.95. Then this was what you get most of the time, and it's a mixture, half beef, half ground pork, and it is $4.95. Always a lot of salami to choose from. So they do have some American bread, which is nice. $1.95 for a loaf. That's awesome because they don't really eat that kind of bread here. They eat more of the hard type bread. And Ethan loves the hard bread. Hope likes this bread in particular. It's like called a butter bread, and it's very good to just tear a piece off and eat it with jam. All right, so this is Switzerland, so we do have good milk, but you are not gonna go to the grocery store and find a gallon of milk. It's just not sold that way. It's most of the time a liter. And if you kind of figure it out, it's roughly about $4.50 a gallon. You can always, always, always find yogurt around here. Always. Then we get to the cheese. And they do have a lot of cheese, but it's not going to be your typical American cheese. It's pretty much all different. Even cheddar cheese, which if I'm remembering correctly, this particular store doesn't carry cheddar cheese. But when it does, it is not yellow. It's going to be the same color as these cheeses up here. Then we come to butter. I mean, this is Switzerland. We are known for our milk and our cheese and our butter. So what's different? It is never salted, okay? We are always buying butter that is unsalted, which is great for baking, but is a big adjustment when we're used to putting it on something like, say, corn, and you're kind of used to using the butter with salt in it. So we do add a little bit of salt to some things when we're using butter. So here is cheese that I like. This is mozzarella, and so this one is actually 3 packages of the smaller package, and this is going to be like a big ball of mozzarella like you see in the picture. One big ball that then you can cut up and use, and I eat this a lot. I'm going to buy this. That is a good price. This right here, my favorite snack, mozzarella, tomato, and fresh basil. Much cereal, but we do buy this. This is what the children like, Cine Minis, and you can normally always get it for this, 2 of the boxes for $6.95. So coffee is a lot different here. Mostly people are drinking espresso. Also, a lot of people have those Nespresso machines, and so they have the little pods. A few people do still use grounds, but mostly everyone makes from these little pods, and they make a cup of espresso. Pasta sauce can be more expensive here. So this is what I buy. So that's, I don't know, probably in between a small and a large jar at home, and this is $1. Let's talk about salad dressing. Okay, you're not gonna find your ranch, you're pretty much just gonna find French. And let's take a look at it. That doesn't look French, does it? This is what French dressing is, people. It's white, and it's actually really good. I love it. This is what I buy right there. And one thing really weird and neat is that you can open up any drink container that's being sold, and you can just take one out and buy it as just one single unit. So any of these you can just open up, and this even works on beer. So you can buy this whole package for $10.45, or you can open it up and just take one beer out and pay $1.80. And by the way, hell means light. And don't worry, they do carry ketchup and Heinz ketchup. So all grocery stores have their own little bakery where they sell fresh bread, and they also have a lot of wine. Filled her up. It really doesn't hold too much. Okay, so I'm done now, and I'm walking back home in the sun, and it's really hot. The sun is hot here, and you know, you pull your big bag of groceries, so you just sweat a little bit more, but you're getting healthier with all the exercise. So I go to the grocery store at least every other day to get something. You know, we have small refrigerators and freezers, so we don't hold much. And then I always go and see what new meat they have on sale, and I'll just go in and say, okay, this is what we're having for dinner tonight. And so it's easy to do because the grocery store is so close to us. We actually have 3 grocery stores that are close to us. Everyone has a grocery store that's within walking distance, but we are very lucky that we have the Denna that's close to us because it really has much cheaper prices, and I wouldn't walk much further probably to go get a cheaper price because that's just inconvenient. So we are lucky that we are able to save money, and we are able to get our groceries for cheaper than what some other Swiss people do.